Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the SP 500 for Monday, February the 28th, 2011. Well, a continuation of the trend to the upside today. We have a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low. A green-bodied candle, which tells us that the buyers have made some net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close. One slightly worrying factor is that it's been a lesser amount than the previous day, and it's actually roughly about half of the previous day, so that does give us a little bit of cause for concern, not in a major way, but it does tell us that the amount of bullishness might be starting to fade a little bit, although the market is trending up, and we've had the market gap up at the open, and the high of the previous candle is just below or just at the low of the current candle, which I think highlights quite a bullish market in terms of the relative positions of the highs and the lows of the candles. Now, this candle is actually closed up towards the higher of the range for the day, and that tells us that the buyers have closed this market in control. They have shown some good commitment to taking this market higher as well on the trading day, although they did lose a little bit of commitment at the end of the day. We can see this small shadow on the bottom of the on the top of the candle there. So we do have a minor area of resistance up around 1332 here, 1333 that we've highlighted previously in the hourly charts. We've seen that, and the market sold off from there for one day and rallied, so we can look to that area as being fairly important for this market if it does continue to rally. And then certainly up around this 1343, 1344 area of this swing high, 1345 is an important area of resistance as well. Now the market is trading up above the cloud, so we have an overall positive bias to this market in big picture terms. And the market's also trading up above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, which means the market is positive in the medium-term and fast-term timeframes. Now the Kijun-sen is now pointing up, and that's reflecting this upside momentum that we've got in this market. Once again, it was pointing sideways, and we did have the market retrace back towards there for the market to find support roughly in a zone around that area and then around the 1300 level. So the market's looking fairly bullish, except for one slight worrying factor, the reduction in the size of the body of the candle, but still looking fairly bullish, so look to the high for a potential continuation of the trend to the upside. Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com analysis for the SP 500 hourly charts for Monday, February the 28th, 2011. Well, the market began the first hour of trading with a gap to the upside and a very large bearish candle. Now, as we know, the cloud can act as an area of support and resistance, and that's exactly what happened in the second hour of trading, the first hour of trading actually here, and the second hour of trading, and then we had some solid downside price rejection, where we had a bearish engulfing type pattern here occurred. That's where we have a previous uptrend, and we had the body of the current candle, which is a bearish candle, engulfed the body of the previous candle, and we did have reversal of that trend in the first time frame to the downside. Now that reversal didn't last, and only lasted for 3 trading periods, and the market actually found support at the gap where the market gapped up at the open, and that in Japanese candlestick charts terms is called a window, and that offers itself as an area of support or resistance, and in this case support. We can see here that the market is held in that region. Now that area will hold if it's tested again, so it's a very important area for us to watch if the market does trade down around there. In the second last hour of trading, we actually had a change of trend, or a potential change of trend to the upside. We had an outside day in bar chart terms. Technically the trend hadn't changed, but this was a bullish engulfing pattern, and we did eventually have the change of trend in the final hour of trading. Now, all the while, the market for today's trading has tested the cloud on two occasions. The first occasion here, it held as resistance, and it was a much thicker part of the cloud than what the market is trading in at the moment. The market then rallied in these last 2 hours, and we had a bullish close outside of the top of the cloud. Now, that might be very important for the market for the next day's trading. That is a bullish signal in Ichimoku charts terms. Now, we do have a very thin part of the cloud, so the amount of resistance off at the cloud there is very minimal as compared to something like this sort of trading that we've got coming up in the future. So, a bullish signal. Now, we do need to watch the high of that final candle. If that is taken out in a bullish way, then it's likely that we will see the market rally to higher levels in the first few hours of trading for tomorrow's trading. Now, there is potential resistance up around this swing high, which is at 1332, 1333, but we also had resistance coming in around the 1330 levels, so that's important for the market. And then we had resistance at this swing high around 1329, so 1330 up to this 1333 area is very important. We've seen previously that that area is important as well. Now, if the market can rally up above there, we have resistance up higher at around 1337 and extending up to around 1344. Now, with the market trading up above the cloud just slightly, it means that the market's bullish, although by trading just up above there, we are bullish to neutral, because the closer we're trading to the cloud, the more neutral the market is. It's not as bullish as we'd like to see if the market was trading a fair way up above the cloud. Now, the market is also trading up above the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, and that means that the market is bullish in the medium-term and fast-term time frames. Now, just looking at the Kijun-sen, we can't see it because it's hidden by this line here, but it has turned flat. And we did see the price action attracted back towards that area. So that's what happens when the Kijun-sen turns flat. With this momentum that we've seen now in this final hour of trading, if the market does continue with this uptrend, we'll probably see that Kijun-sen start to tick up and turn up, highlighting the momentum that we've got to the upside in the trend. Looking at the Tenkan-sen, the blue line here, that is pointing up, and the market's trading up above there, so the market's bullish in the fast-term time frame, and the market has a good bit of upside momentum in that fast-term time frame as well. So obviously over the next day's trading, the high of the current candle becomes very important for a continuation of the trend to the upside, but certainly the area around 1330 to 1333 is very important. Certainly the area down below the cloud around 1324 is important for any sell-off, but we have this window area from around 1320, 1319 up to 1321.5. That's a very important area of potential support as well. So these are the areas that do need to be watched in the opening hours of trading for tomorrow morning.